Is this gonna work? Okay. Hey. I don't know. Hang on, let me switch to this microphone. Is that on? Okay, I have no idea if that one's any different. We will see. Did I again not fully set up before I hit start screen? Yes. Do I care? No. Okay. Swim. Let's continue being indecisive. So I got rid of that. Dismiss the message. Better off. Hate me. Actually, no, don't hate me. Okay. Okay. Right. I'm gonna leave this build for a minute because I'm still not worked it out. What I want to do here is stop my eye from hurting. Why? Here we go. Nope, that doesn't help. I've got a piece of sleep stuck in my eye. Which is rude. Okay, stop getting distracted. Focus. Right. What I want here is to have kind of a cafe. So like this is gonna be cafe, the inner part of the cafe, and then like a house over the top. Because over here I want some more kind of cafe things. Probably in this part I'll add some green back, but what I want to do is figure out what's the spacing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, yeah, that's nice. Spot new. Okay. So if this sort of I'm thinking of a coffee shop, but this because it's medieval, it's not really a coffee shop, so I don't know what to call it, but it's a shop with shop-like things. My gosh, amazing. Not a coffee shop, but like a I don't want to say a bar because I'm making this one more of like a bar-like thing. So if this yeah, it's sort of a bar, but not a bar. That makes no sense at all. I'm gonna assume this is gonna have more seating, probably something like a cart or something. Okay. Trying to imagine what a medieval bar sort of food place would look like. I always picture them with like that really unchipped tavern. Thank you, Nomad. My gosh. Yeah, the tavern look where they have like wooden planks that they didn't really polish down. Okay. I got way too excited about that, my gosh. Probably I give it like a stone floor. Oh, I'm doing it the slow way. I could have just quickly done that. Oh well. Issue here. Just get a wall up. Gonna clear this up as well. Might reposition the road a little further out, but it depends on the lakeside houses. That's gonna piss me off. There we go. Kind of like the tavern look that's like they tried to keep it in one spot, but people just kept moving the tables out. Like this is somebody's, probably someone's front door or something. And it's just gonna be tables and stuff here, like side door. This doesn't have a nice spot for a okay. Do something like this, just muttering. And they like pull this out. Yeah. Okay, so it's kind of like we've got a few tables around, a few tables on the inside. I might if I actually switch that, then this icon is the entrance. Not quite sure. Probably pull this down. So this is the actual, like, I'm gonna say it's like partly someone's house and probably what they use is the kitchen and like the workroom. Might even end up changing it to the stripped wood. Help define it a little more, maybe. There we go. Got a quick way to do that. Just gonna shove a wall here. I don't actually have any of these houses furnished, so it doesn't really matter. It's just telling me that I need to put a wall there. Probably. I even move the house back. Yes, okay. What I'll do is move it back one. So once I move it back, I'll get a little bit more space in the front. I can use this front bit for a bit more. Could have just moved this back. I didn't have to delete it all. Big brain. I'm gonna switch that out for normal stone so I don't have to keep moving inventory placements. Might even put the door right and door there, right. So like this out a bit. Of course, you know, I'll make the roads look more road-like later, but it just gives me a space to follow. I pull this out a bit more as well. Yeah, I'll figure that out, but yeah, what I want to make it really look like is if the owner of the tavern was like, yeah, this is the space we're allowed to put chairs in, and then people were just like, you know what, I'm sitting over here. For you, tavern. So yeah, that's what I'll do. And because I'm planning to make this one here also a sort of tavern, you can just kind of like the seats and stuff with like just spread through here. Trying to think my way through this, so I really want a sort of arch between the buildings here to get to a smaller kind of dock. I love World Elliot. Oh my gosh, my water. gonna piss me off. I gotta fix the water now. Sure. Lovely. Okay. So yeah, there's an arch through there to a small dock, but it's not like a proper dock. The proper dock is going to be over there. So this is more like a it's a river rather than like a proper like a fishing river or the water river, while that's like the river to the sea or something. I don't really care if this river actually goes to the sea or not. It's I'm calling this a freshwater lake. River, lake, same difference. So what I probably want is this to be like a tavern-y kind of restaurant, but it's more like fish food and stuff. Probably either this could be a two-story tavern and this is their house. And I can have like a fisherman or something. Or I can have a fisherman tavern with a house. And then whatever. Okay, I think I'll try that. I'll try a kind of two-story fisherman's shack here. What is this? Right, okay, I made that 5. Let's make that make it start out here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got a 6 point in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this is going to be stone because it's going to be connected to the little tunnel. This tool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the 7 spot. Okay. Can kind of imagine there being like a dock, maybe 2 points up. I don't know how far out it's going to be. I might even like cut a big chunk of this out and make it like a big lake here, because I'm going to need a lot of stone and a lot of dirt to make this terraformed properly. Okay, so let's not worry about Toad, chill, Jesus. Okay. We're just gonna place this down as a sort of temporary dock structure. It's not the actual look of the dock. Big things, big things. 3. Might have it like this. Then I can have, what kind of, I feel like white wood would be too expensive, and hi zombie, would probably get too dirtied by the river, so either that or let me just put this in different slots so I've got more space to put some different wood varieties. Almost feel like jungle wood would look good as it's kind of like it's right by the water, it gets wet, and it's like browned a little. I don't know why I did that. You can't even see that. Okay. Yeah, that looks reasonable. This down. I also don't want to have like the same wood for all the like structure. So far it's just been, oh Jesus. Scared myself there, jeez. It's all oak wood. Want to expand my horizons. It's like, okay, that might even have it so it's like it's got a bit of like a porch because it's like you can't get into his basement through this side because it's got dirt in the way. Maybe if it's like partly oak, partly jungle, as if like certain bits get rained more. Like they got algae and stuff. Yeah, that looks interesting. Yeah. Maybe even have it partly attached to the tavern here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll go about 4 wide. How actually? What was my sizing in here? 3. Okay, 3 wide. this is going to be my tunnel. Might have whatever house here kind of possibly being a little over the tunnel as well. A bit tight, but I mean, if we're thinking about it, does it need... We'll put this down for now. If I need to move the house up one or dig it a bit further down, we can. Stretch my back so I don't get stiff. Thoughts and thinking and thinking and thoughts. Okay. That's all cool. What I will do is just turn this bit into normal stone. Just because it helps distinguish. I'll make it have a pattern so it's not just plain stone, but that is made of me. Okay. What I might do is have like fisherman's house kind of. Gets cut off or something, and it's not aligned. We will have probably a partial deck being wrapped around. I put stone foundation. No, we want you to be plain normal wood, just put in. Let's see what I can do. So I'm thinking this is kind of a spot where people will come for like afternoon drinks and stuff. So probably could be a larger place. It's at the edge of the city, but it's still in like the middle class, richy kind of area. Not fully rich, but enough that they can get away with big places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Got a seven area spot here. Probably gonna be maybe like people come here for the excuse of, oh, I'm gonna go fish for some free meals, but then they're just here for drinks. So I can probably again cut back this river a bit for the materials. Let's have the house border each other. That makes somewhat sense. I have it border. Like they were just too lazy. They were just like, yep, sure. And you know what they'll do? They'll just put the stairs. They're just like, you can't see it. There's stairs in the way. Yeah, about 3 high. Yep. Yes. Awkwardly. That down. Gonna have a. God damn it. Where? Okay. We can get up and down. Probably bar this off is like the counter. This here. Okay. Rolls down. This is very kind of quick done because I'm more than definitely going to come back and redo things. This is like that. Might have a bit of a patio kind of thing. Oh, I've got fur on my mouse pad. It's moving my. It's causing my mouse to be a bit jittery. Cats, why do you do this? Okay, then we'll put like the dock. Not dock, the. It's a walkway kind of thing, but it's and to be close to water. Okay. Let me just move this for a minute. So probably gonna pull it up one. I'm gonna go into the world edits big thing. Elevation. We're gonna lower and pull the Y limit down just so it goes with more control. What we're gonna do is pull the river out of it. This is done absolutely terrible, but it's mostly just to tell me what I'm doing. Now. Ah! Fascinating. I don't know what I'm doing with the water. You know what? Sure. What is it even doing? I don't even know what it's doing. I should probably figure out. Right. Right, that's what it's doing. It's flooding it with stone. Just undo the flood fill. Water. Yes, that's more helpful. There we go. Okay. Hello, the flood fill with stone, because that's what you use. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's put water all over here. Let's drown the place. Let's get out of there before I actually do that. Yeah, okay. I can work with this. Work with it. Very much so. So yes, we're gonna make this a bit of a fishing kind of thing. And that seems to be the depth, so I'm going to make this up higher. We want probably even make this one lower over here, so somewhere in this region we make this, make it lower. Okay. Made it like just roughly putting things down. possibly even have like a lower dock right over here or something. So like, I don't know, something over there. But I want to connect these. Probably make you like a little unsanctioned fire pit that the people who come out here to definitely fish for their family, and they're not getting drunk. What do you mean? The people who do that have a little unsanctioned fire pit. It's roughly done like this, just so I can get a look, get a feel for it. Probably have open like open space. Two, three, four, five. Pull it out here. And I'll figure out how to make this work a bit better, but it'll be something along these lines. Probably having a bit of a pier here off to the side. Probably let's go about here. Let's put this down. Yep, something like this. Something like this in this area. And that gives a bit of space to work with. Goes that way. Very roughly done. Okay, I think I'll come back to this area. So if I overwork one space, I end up redoing it over and over again. So let's have a look. Possibly this house. What I want to sort of do, because I've got one chimney there, I might put another fireplace here. Just fill this up a little bit. Oops. Yeah, okay, that's not the same on both sides. Do all the nitpicky stuff in a bit. Just want to get this sort of mostly down. Okay, so if I had, oh, lovely. Right, what I want is it not to be right at the back. This one we want to off center. So I actually made it. I made it in the corner doesn't really work. Okay, just put it one to the side. We'll just do it one to the side. This just roughly shove it down. Okay. So I'm gonna have this as a this flavor roof that shows what I want it to do. Actually, it sort of shows it here. I want it to do that for this bit. I want it the same height or higher. I think I want it the same height. Nope, wrong way around. Okay. Breathe. I need to breathe oxygen. Sometimes I talk too much and I forget I need to actually breathe. Okay, let's just do the basic design and I can see what space I have to work with. I can mess with it from there. Boop, boop, and boop, 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 boop. Okay. So that possibly gives me possibly bring that window up one. I did this. I can put a floor here. Is that too squishy down here? Nope, not really. Gives me a second story, which may or may not cover the whole space like this. It may just be a partial space, but for now I will leave it like that. Cover this bit. We want to clone this, put that here. Then clone this piece, flip it, and put it here. Noise. Let's go to my roof. Sword building one. Matter, do myself. Okay. With this. think that will actually work. But also, that like that. Yes, yes, like this. Might end up doing something like a flower bed here that I can sort of use to make this look a little less precarious. It kind of looks a bit weird. Let's just grab grass block. I'll put this like this. Oh, didn't mean to do that. To even have a full 3x3 window. And it makes it look a little less like this log will fall off because for some reason my brain does normal physics in the Minecraft, and it's like that's supposed to be a round log and it's just sitting on top of stone. It's gonna roll. It's a Minecraft. Physics doesn't exist in Minecraft brain. But my brain doesn't care. If I have another window, it will be here. And let's get the roof finished in this spot. Now, it's gonna look weird on the inside, like, this house is a good one to explain. Like, this doesn't look finished at all. What the? Excuse you. Yeah, these ones don't look finished at all. And that is for good reason. Is because if I start doing interior design, I will refuse to finish the exterior. And then it will just look weird. Okay, put normal bit there. Now, I'm not sure if I like the look of just these square chimneys at the moment, but they will do for a placeholder. Again, if I get too nitpicky now, then we're never gonna finish. Ever. Just at all. It will forever be undone. That those words did make sense, but they sounded like they shouldn't. Weird. Okay. That looks alright. Probably do the same thing or something similar here. It depends on what this tavern, this bar, because that's more of a bar than a tavern. Depends on what this happens. For now, I'll probably just leave it like this. And windows here. Yep. that part of the roof isn't done. I didn't think it was. It's like, there's a part of the roof I haven't done. And I was correct. I've got scrambled eggs for brain today. Effect of a fireplace. And I did say there was going to be like something to do with the fireplace here, so if I put that there, it will remind me. I might even have like a proper spot there. Some envy heads, my head. Over here, there's a parrot head. Bloody bamboos throwing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's put something here. What I want to do is that. Okay. No. I had this earlier being wider, and it ended up having something like that to it, so I think I'll leave that. It's good. Here is meant to be a horse stable. Like, this is how my brain works. I put a horse stable here, and then I managed to clear out a bit of space here, because I changed this building a bit. And I was like, oh, I could probably put a blacksmith there. And then my brain was like, no, we can't put horses next to a blacksmith. And again, I was like, this is Minecraft. I can do what I want, but no, we can't put a blacksmith next to horses. It's cruel. Brain. Oh gosh. So what I'll probably do is decorate with this to make it look more like a horse stable. This is what I did for interior. I was like, we need a way to get up to here. And I built a really awkward staircase. What I will do though, there are chests. A normal chest. Maybe, but blacksmith might work on horse stables to make horseshoes. Oh, you're very right. You're actually very right. They would. And wouldn't they have horses themselves to take the heavy blacksmithing stuff around? God damn it, now you've done it now, Nomad. You've done it now. Deliveries, yep. Okay. Oh my gosh, well, I will need a blacksmith. And you'd probably have a blacksmith near a middle class, because you don't want it near the poorer classes, because it's like really far distance from the people who would buy from it. Middle class would probably have the right pricing for a place, and it's also close enough to like the rich people so they can buy their fancy daggers. And it's also around the people that would need things like horseshoes and stuff, so I'll probably put a blacksmith around here. I make this a blacksmith. Beautiful. Actually, the blacksmith would be made out of stone, wouldn't it? And if this is a stone arch, then I could probably put a blacksmith here. And it's near the water, because you would want it close enough that if things got too hot, and it's like, oh, but that is kind of close to where I'm thinking of the lower districts would be. Okay, I'll leave that house as something else. I'll probably put blacksmith over here. Why am I putting so much thought into where a blacksmith would go? My god. God, it's actually coming together quite well. You do the same so you get it. Yeah, it's just you have to put logic in the illogical games. What I might do actually is have um like a bridge between the upper middle class and the lower middle class, so like this sort of area. Like probably here, this little bit here. As in they're still like 2 stories and stuff, but they're, instead of having foundations, they're wood. So a bit more like this house. But I'm thinking that house kind of got built there because it it was like too difficult. It was like, we need to put something there. There's space. Okay. I'm sorry I cracked my neck, but my shoulders and stuff. But if I don't do it, I'll hurt my body. My body will get pissed. Go away, Siri. Apparently, I called upon the AI. Might make this a bit of a round roofed kind of thing. So a bit of an overhang, but not terrible. I might do what I sort of did there here as well. I'm not good with roofs. Like I've redone this roof like 6 times, and I was getting frustrated at this roof, so I just made it the stereotypical roof. But come on, sit, get stairs, stairs. Stop it. There we go. No. Yes. God damn it. I laughed so hard when I saw your message on Discord about roofs. Yeah. Agreed. They don't need to be this rude. They just don't. Oh, actually, that doesn't look bad at all. Yeah. It's just, why are roofs so rude? Like, who asked them to do that? Certainly not me. Shush, fire. Goddamn, stop. That's interesting. I wonder if I could do something with that. Like make a lava logged. Hang on, let me see if I can do something with that. Where would there's the lava bucket. Let's just go non-burning blocks and a fireplace. I'll do it over here. If I do this and then nope, that I can't. Thought you could lava log stairs. Now you can waterlog them. What if I... Oop. Okay. Maybe it's a bedrock thing. Yeah, it could be a bedrock thing. I've seen it before, so it might be a bedrock. It could also be some of the mods messing with placements as well. Wonder if I can get a cauldron. Where are the cauldrons? How can I guess it's stuck. What if I did that? Ooh. 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 And then if I got an armor stand and you shove like a sword on it. Ooh, yeah. Give sword. Then okay, close enough. Okay, wait. No. Where's my item? God damn it. Where's my item? There it is. Gravity, no. I don't know why I'm doing this. Well, I do know why I'm doing this. It's just 100% better ways to do this. And it looks like you put a hot sword in it. I didn't need to do that. Where's my armor stand? There we go. Jesus. Okay, well that was a good experiment. Completely got distracted. But that's cool. Good to know. That could be really helpful to do little things like that. Distractions. It's just, oh goodness. Is it really me if I don't get distracted by something like that? It's not. It's not at all. Do this. Spoop. And whoop. Just gonna see how this ends up looking. Okay. Smear these out. Boop. Just that corner. I'm just gonna boop. Wait, we'll just step back and see how this looks. I've done this many times where I build the roof and then I step back and I go, no. So I've learnt my lesson to step back and look at it. Yeah, it's not terrible, but I don't like the pure wood thing. That doesn't look right. Hmm. Let's just try this. Nope, that's worse. What if I did this so it faces a different direction? Like that. So there's like a cut between the excess roof space. Okay. Okay, I can deal with that. What I will do though is pretty much state that I'm hiding this. I'm not doing a proper one of these because this took me, actually it didn't take me long, but it was fiddly. I feel like I'm gonna fiddle with it too much if I do it now. Bit of a perfectionism mood right now. Okay. We'll keep you like this. Even do something like that. Ooh, what I could do is have an entrance back here into like the home. Okay, 1 second. Let me just delete these walls so I can orientate them the correct way. Surely I can do that nice and easy with a smear. Good thing about this smear tool is that if I overshoot it, and there's a block in the way, it will actually stop it, which I think some people will find annoying, but I actually think it's kind of useful in the sense of, like, I don't overshoot it as much as I probably would if I didn't have that. Not sure what type of wood I'll use here. Probably use white. Just I say when I'm using white, probably what my actual palette will look like is a bit of birch, that, and probably a bit of quartz as well, so something more attuned to the pattern. Maybe not quartz. Like terracotta. No, white concrete. Let's try. Is that? Yeah, okay, that was the one I was using. Okay, not white concrete. White terracottas to pink. Yeah, might just stick with. Show you white terracotta. Maybe a little bit. Something more like that. I'll do a better design. I'll probably end up figuring out how to use the paint tool. Why is there a zombie? Where is there a zombie? Where is here is the zombie? What? Huh? Okay, I'm hearing things, apparently. It's raining outside while it's sunning. Sunning? Jesus, okay. I'm inventing new words. Is a 1x2 space in your starter base that can spawn a zombie you need to fix. He's going nuts to try to find it the other day. Oh my gosh. There's so many little spots. I heard it again. There is a zombie. Where? It's not in any of the caves. Okay. Alright. Ignore the zombie, Brian. Ignore it. Ignore it. So yes, I'll have this as a tavern space. And probably oh my god, I heard it again. Where? There! You! No. Die. Fantastic. There we go. I might make possibly a way to get into the top house from the outside, so like a little staircase to the side or something. Just figure that out. Oh goodness, I realize this is going to be a two-story space above the horse space. Okay, I'm resorting to ladders. I'm resorting to ladders. Where are ladders? If I don't resort to ladders, I'm just gonna have really horrible staircases everywhere. You gotta head to bed. See you, Nomad. Look with my building. Thank you. You'll probably be in a lot more this week. Yeah. You've been working your main base at single player word burst. God. I haven't even started the main base. I'll see you, Nomad. Oh, I bet it looks epic. Can't wait to see it. I think a lot more people will be on this week as well. Might actually put the we figure out if I'm gonna put a window somewhere. I think I will. I think it will be probably another big window and possibly a small window. So if that's the case, I want to put spot here. Either this window will be actually, yeah, that's not too bad. I'll put the window there. And that was not the Adam's theme song. Don't need to do that. What if I pull it out like nope. Okay. Just looking for a design. Getting this to work. Let's put full one, a full one. Like that, yes. And possibly even flip out so that that is the wrong look. Hi Blaze, would you like something? You've lost your collar. Sort my cat. He's kicked his collar off. Have you done with it? Huh? Oh, cat on keyboard. Here's your bed. And I also have a lap. You get to choose. You're taking the lap, alright. It's his lap now. I don't own a lap. It's his. Okay, what I want to do. Hi. Hello. Yep, your bumps. We'll start the roof here. Yeah. Put that there. Just roughly placing this down. Hi. That's my armpit. You don't really need to sniff that. He disagrees. He's making biscuits. Wild cat is making biscuits. What might even work is, let me try moving. Hi. Yeah, that is your bed, Blaze. Yeah. Okay. He's here. He's off to the side, just out of view. I would move my camera, but he's going to immediately leave if I do that. Seems to be a thing with him. It's like, oh, you want me to be on camera? No. Give me death glares. Let's move this up. We actually I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. That, yep. And we put a bit there. Hi. What do you want, Blaze? What do you want? Oh, you've got sand all over my keyboard. I love you too. You adorable little douche. He's like, that's me. I'm an adorable little douche. Yeah, yeah. Is that, you want your bed? Your bed's sitting right there. Oh, I touched his bed. I touched my cat's bed. Would you like to go in? We try and figure out what he wants. Would you like inside? Yeah, please don't do it like no. He wanted inside. It was what he wanted all along. Okay, get the sand off my mouse pad. Can't do much about my keyboard. Let's reorganize a little bit. Boop, boop. Okay. Don't like about this. Possibly that. Let's just see where this goes. This is me attempting to get this to look how I want it to, which may or may not happen. let's see how this looks. So it'll be like the 6th time redoing this part of the roof. No. If I put it like this. Just want to see how it would look if I put it like that. Just a simple slopey roof. Yeah, especially dislike that. Especially dislike it. Yeah. Shoulders. How? Alright, I kind of want this roof to end here. This roof to possibly start here. I might even want this roof to end here. And choose full block. If I no you know what? Sure. Let's not get too finicky with it. We're just gonna slide down like this. Cross that way. So how it's supposed to look. Yep. You get sideways bit there and across. Then so it's up to this one over here gets turned into a single bit. Okay, nice, 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 nice. roof. I'm gonna have a nice rounded roof here. I like it's in my eye. Yeah, I had it more rounded. It was pulled down. No, okay. You I'm gonna get this the way my brain wants it to be. Thinking I might make it this one. Gonna do that, and I might extend this up to here. Whatever window thing I have right there. I'm gonna switch this part to a foreign clip. Go. What I want is to have oop, nope. I could even do is have you split yes, I have an idea. I have an idea. Up, wait. There's a cross. Now speed break this area. Second. Speed this here. Now. Yeah, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 4 wide. Hold you into here. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Irritating. Irritating. I knock you one over. The tips of the roof will touch. Knock you one this way. gonna do is have it over one. Um, view is filled in. Doesn't matter if that's there. Just can even be there if I need to. I don't particularly care where spot is. I feel like it would look a little more reasonable there. So let me put which color you like. Yes. It is true. Oh yeah, sorry. Okay, let's put this up. No, I was gonna attempt to do something, but I don't think it's gonna work. At least not in this particular spot. I'll leave the top bit here. Let's stop. Okay. One second. Wanted to partly close the door just in case. It got a bit loud in here. Right, what I think I need to do is step away from this area. So either I can go and make space over there, or I can try and continue working this way. Or I can even try and make my main base. But I think I want to consider doing that once I've got more of so I should probably do a bit on my base. Okay, let's go to page 2. Okay, the roof is going to be not yeah. Roof is going to be a blue. Walls are going to be stone. Let's work on the lower level. stone. And we probably want wrong thing. Okay. Then we probably want I think I'll just open the door. Just put a door stop in the way so it will not fully open every time the dog runs through. Okay, so we probably want stripped oak and birch. And let's go for let's just look at the color palette. So far, so we've got okay, not bad, not bad. With and this, so okay. Don't mind that. What I will do is leave the roofs until last. Got a couple of images to the side that I'm looking at, which I'm using as a reference. Yes. Let's try and map out this is going to be my main view of my town. Make a proper circle there, and let's see, let's just make a point here. How long is this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So that will be a corner. Just using noir. Can you get to the corner? Thank you. Just I don't know if you heard the Discord sound effect. I probably did. I don't know which one it buzzes on at some moment. So this is going to be around, I don't know what they're called, a little round area. Yep, entry. So let's don't know how big or far the entry is going to be, but I do know I want this to be slightly out of it, but I got entry. There we go. Alright, things are starting to become more clear in my brain to might even I should be able to talk again. On my shoulders. Alright. This is going to be my corner point. Let's see. Which is the image I keep referencing this particular corner of here it is. Okay. Mostly what it is a square on the inside, but it's got a circular roof. Easy. Let's start my house out here. also works. I'm probably gonna have it foundation up 3. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just make a full circle. To boop, boop. Might end up changing this to tough actually. Yeah, I think tough will do good. Also help why are you telling me something happened? Nothing happened. Oh no, something did happen. Okay. So my Discord notification went off and it was just someone liking something. Can fuss with my brain. Up 3, this down. I want to see if I can try and also get some redstone from this, because that would be cool. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Three, 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3. Now, obviously something like that will be changed so it doesn't look 3. Actually, I messed it up. It was stout. Oh yeah, oops. And here, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Circles are difficult. Yes, there we go. back again, close the door, so we don't accidentally get other people's conversations. What I might even do is use normal stone as highlights for this, because I should be able to do that. Like, let me do that. Let me mount regular stone. And use it. Make highlights of the foundation. God, it's raining outside. Oh, doggo, bit rude. Move this back. Tails, chill. It's just water. Silly girl. Anyway, let's. I'll make highlight with the stone bits later. Tails, none of that. Alright. Alright, I'll open the door. I'll keep it open. Okay. Okay. Let's leave. Leave the stone highlights till later. I can do that. Okay. I can either have the house start here, or I could have it start here, which I think I actually like more. Yes, okay. Okay, I like that. I did pull that back. Really change much. I'll pull this out. Okay. I've decided something. Let's perfect. You can have the front wall and the balcony kind of wall thing get connected. So let's figure out where that is the tip. So that's the tip. We will do out here. Stone arch goes and starts itself here. That okay. Let's not overcomplicate things. Let's just get basic part of this working. So probably want that on edge. So either this needs to be a point or it needs to be a... I think a point will work best. If I need to, I can mess with the terrain a bit. Let's just pretend this is the flooring. Can change it later. Just thinking through my options. Let's just go stone for the foundation. You're there. Probably want a foundation out here. Two. Indecisive. Three, four. Alright. We're gonna go with this. We're going to ignore my brain's need for perfection. Because right now it's not helpful. I can do the perfectionism stuff later. No, that doesn't look right. Let's try. Come on, put that there. There we go. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Might even be able to get away with doing. Nope. I'll do something with that. Something with that. Absolutely. Might even be able to get away. Just bring the planks down. No, looks too woolly. Just a spruce. Not too bright. Doop, doop, doop. Might be able to get away with one it. 5-1. Yep, that should. Oh. Switches out flanks. And boop. Almost seems wide. So flip back. Fine. I will make this work. Okay, I think that works better. Here. Might be able to find a way to make that look alright, but for now, it's just very basic. It's too much. Okay. So we'll actually probably end up being bits of this. I'd even make this stone flooring, but for now it's just showing me what it is. Okay. Okay. Can do with that. Yes. So I do like the idea of this being stone flooring. I don't know what kind of fences I'll use, but probably will use a fence. Just trying a few things. Hmm. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna go with this. I'm just gonna pull a look two spot down to there. Okay. I'm quiet, concentrating. Oh, goodness. Tails, no barking. My dog's barking, so. I'm actually gonna end stream. So thank you for watching. Bye.